Today's encouragement comes from 1 John 4, and it says, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God." We live in a society that has many beliefs about interpersonal relationships. There are many mindsets that society has bought into. For example, how you treat me will determine how I treat you. The way you treat me is the key to how I respond to you. They say treat people the way you want to be treated. I say treat people the way they treat you. My attitude is based on how you treat me. If you treat me right, I treat you better. And these are prevailing mindsets in society. And we have adopted a very conditional way of loving others. It's based on selfish motives. What do I mean by this? If I don't get what I want, then there'll be repercussions, backlash, or consequences, because it's all about me and what I can get. Other people determine how we will behave. It shouldn't be this way. Who we are should not be dependent on other people. Nothing should be able to shake us from being who God says we are. And God says we are love. Love is not a feeling. It is a choice. And it's not just a choice, it's also a person. And that person lives in our hearts. As born-again believers, we take on His character and nature, and that character and nature we reflect and reveal to all others so we can make our Father known. Selfishness and love are opposites. Take a listen to this song. This song is 31 years old, and it says, "Baby, don't hurt me no more." But it first starts with the words, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me." And we have this idea that love can hurt us. But can love hurt us? Can love get hurt? Or is it selfishness that can get hurt? A covenant relationship is where we get into a relationship to lay down our life to serve another, in the same way that Christ laid down His life for us. We lay down our lives for our brothers. If we get into relationships with the heart's motive to serve others, we can never get hurt, because love is not selfish. Love is not in it for itself. Love is also not egotistical. Love is not proud or self-seeking. In Jeremiah 17 verse 9, it says that the heart is deceitful above all things, and it is extremely sick. Who can truly understand and know its secret motives? But God searches and examines our heart and our mind, and He rewards us according to our deeds. In 1 John 3 verse 11, it says, "This is the message you heard from the beginning. We should love one another." In verse 16, it says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down His life for us, and we also ought to lay down our lives for one another." And this is referring to dying to self, dying to ego, dying to pride, and laying down our lives to serve others so that God can be glorified through us. It's no longer I that live, but Christ who lives in and through me. So we no longer live for ourselves, and we can no longer get offended or get hurt, because we no longer should be alive. We should consider ourselves dead to self and alive to God. 1 John 4 verse 7 says, "Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. Love is a person, and love has come to make his home in you. We reflect his unconditional love to all others, whether they deserve it or not. We make a choice to be who God says we are. We make a decision to manifest the character and nature of God, regardless of others, because others don't determine who we are. We are who God says we are, and we are love. In 1 John 4 verse 19, it says, "We love because he first loved us. If anyone says, 'I love God,' yet hates his brother, he is a liar. For anyone who does not love his brother, whom he has seen, cannot love God, whom he has not seen. As he has given us this command, whoever loves God must also love his brother."